only story bigger than Brexit is actually the one we covered in 1989 when the Berlin Wall fell. Only story I can remember bigger than Brexit.
Passed by the House of Commons next week. The European Council.
And so I have
Brexit.
Theresa May est incapable.
La primera ministra británica no sabe qué decir.
On the French side, when something bad happens to the Brits, there's always a kind of Schadenfreude, as they say in German, so it's idea, like ha ha ha.
Les Européens ont décidé de durcir le ton et de faire monter la pression. Ils veulent que les députés britanniques comprennent que l'heure est grave.
I think for me it's been one of the most difficult, most challenging stories to explain, because it's very far away from everyday life. The audience in France is a bit tired of the story because we keep coming back with saying, okay, there are two options, and then the week after there are still two options, but there are new ones. So it keeps changing, and it's like a never-ending story.
The story that never ends, ja, præcis. Det er godt, ja. Hej. That is from the summit in Hanover in June 1988. It was the summit where they decided to create the single currency. I remember that Margaret Thatcher was there. I went to her press conference and she said, Britain, this will never work, and if it works, Britain will never join the single currency. The Danes are sad that the UK are leaving. Brexit is, really, it's a thing, and a man like John Boelpaep with his order has become a man that everybody in Denmark knows. You have people in Denmark joking and saying, yeah, I've taught my kids, if they don't behave, I say order. It is a wonderful story, but sometimes you also feel that, okay, couldn't they just, get on to something.
And because we give so much time to the cover of the Brexit news, I don't have time to do other things. I found that a bit depressing, that we have to cover this story which is just negative, and it's not an EU story, it's a divorce story. Before, we used to have the Brits as a scapegoat. We're able to say, okay, Europe's not going anywhere, that's because of the Brits. Well, now they're not going to be there. And maybe the French will realize that the rest of Europe actually doesn't want to go farther. We're losing a very, very important member of the European Union. They're more business-oriented, more pragmatic, and I think we're going to lose that. And not to say anything about the sense of humor in the EU is going to drop by 70%.